Richard Lum of Vision Foresight Strategy, and today we're going to look at using foresight to anticipate future disruptions. Today, getting better at anticipating the next disruption is high on the minds of quite a few of us. As we've been reminded several times in recent history, major disruptions to our lives and plans can and do emerge, and they often emerge from contexts and places far removed from us. For example, 9/11, the 2008 financial crisis, and the 2020 COVID-19 pandemic. As we've discussed in previous videos, foresight is insight into how and why the future may be different from the present. Anticipating future disruptions is one of the main reasons most people want to develop foresight for their organizations. Today, to do a better job at anticipating future disruptions, we have to do at least three things. First, we have to look more deeply at the ways our communities and industries are changing. While a lot is going on at the surface, we have to examine how things like institutions and infrastructure are changing, and we have to think about the shifting values and narratives among stakeholders, customers, and the general public. These changes ripple up and down across the different layers of society. Second, we have to look further afield for what is changing. With our densely interconnected and interdependent world, developments and decisions that occur in one place can very quickly impact groups and markets all around the world. In today's world, distance is no defense against disruption. Third, and finally, we have to think further ahead. In today's world, there are more governments, companies, organizations, and individuals capable of and actively pursuing change in the world than we have perhaps ever seen in our history. And we are all pursuing change amidst historic transitions, such as climate change and major geopolitical shifts. Extending our horizon gives us the space we need to think more carefully about how these many interacting forces of change may reshape the world. In addition to looking more deeply, looking further afield, and thinking further ahead, we also apply particular frameworks to help us sort and make sense of the possibilities we're identifying. One such framework is the disruption pyramid, from 4 steps to the future. All change is not equal, and the pyramid helps us assess how disruptive different changes might be for us. If you're a business, then change that will only impact your product lineup is very different than one that will require you fundamentally rethink your business model. If you're in government or the military, then a future that only requires changes to tactics and procedures is likewise fundamentally different than one that will require new doctrine and laws. A framework like the disruption pyramid allows us to be more nuanced in our assessment of disruption. So there. Now all you have to do is develop that foresight. Just remember, when it comes to anticipating future disruptions, we want to do at least 3 things. Look more deeply at change, look further afield for change, and think further ahead. And as always, if your organization is in need of some new conversations about how the emerging landscape is changing, then we would be delighted to help you with that. Just give us a call. Thank you.